Hi Virgo, I started your reading and I just got disconnected. I don't know what happened. So here I am again. Welcome to MoonJasperGem. I started your reading and I'm going to continue it. I started with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles represents somebody who's trying to make a decision between two people, two places, and two things. Over that, that's your energy. Over that was somebody not interested in it, offering a cup. Here's your cup being offered. Okay, this is water. So it would be uh, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but somebody's offering a cup or an apology because somebody was enlightened because the hangman showed itself. Somebody was enlightened and realized that how to move forward. Somebody had a heartbreak. Somebody has the Justice card. This could represent a Libra. It doesn't have to be, but it represents what you put in, you get back. You also had the Seven of Pentacles is debating whether you should put all your time and effort into something because you're exhausted or somebody is. Somebody was heartbroken. This is air representing a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be. So now this was your main energy here, having to decide. Virgo represents Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but in your case it's Virgo. Okay, so that was your main energy, and this was lay over it. And the root said there's the hangman, which could be Pisces. It got disconnected, so I don't know what happened. In the root of this for you guys, you have the devil. The devil represents addictions, whether it's too much alcohol, drugs, sex, or it could also be a soulmate. Maybe you're involved with a soulmate that can't choose just one. So you're contemplating, but it's very drawing. It's very magnetic. You feel a sense of pull. But here again, you have the Six of Pentacles, it does represent Virgo. So this is stating somebody's giving to two. So that's why you're feeling heartbroken, or whether this is you doing it or them, picking between two, making that one decision. But having to communicate, because this is a gift of clarity. And that's why the hangman came out, so you could see things from other angles. Say what's good for your heart and soul. Do you want to continue in a relationship where you're just an option or they're just an option? You want to clearly communicate what you want. And if it is you or them and they want to have an open relationship, then that takes two people to agree upon. Otherwise, it's a lie. It's just being fooled by it. So let's move into the past here for you guys. Okay, something was fated. Okay, because the wheel always turns. This is karmic. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. You have the King of Wands. This person was very magnetized towards you or you to them. This represents fire, so it would be Leo, Sag, or an Aries, but it represents somebody who goes out. It could be a father image, it could be an independent contractor. He's somebody who has a lot of fire in him, and he sets off on his journey, and he always fulfills it. It may take a lifetime, but he does. He works very hard. But if it comes to love, he could be a little, not sure about. He likes everything. He wants to try everything. He wants to, he might not want to settle down if they're young because, he gets this idea in his head and he has to go with it. Sometimes not always being very open to just staying still and being with one person because his fire keeps him going. However, as a king, he could be very loyal. Okay, and it's faded. So, what's in the future of this for you guys? This trickery, here it is. That's trickery, lying, cheating, stealing. So, some of you this is also Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be. This is Capricorn, possibly. But right here, you have the king still, and then you have you. This represents you, whether you're male or female. The Nine of Pentacles is a person that says, I'm fine on my own. I don't need to be in a relationship. If it's toxic, it might be a little hard to let go or them let go of you. But this is having everything you need except for one more coin. That one coin could be anything. It could be love. It could be a job. It could be, you know, certain people that you want or don't want in your life. But it's knowing that everything you have, you're fine with it. And you work very hard and you have time to do things. You have time to enjoy your life. You have time to be with your animals. your friends, your family, anybody who means something to you. So if you're going to deal with a relationship that has to do with lying and cheating and being toxic, even if it is a soulmate, it's okay to put it down for a while. If it was meant for you, it'll come back, and vice versa if this is you. What is your advice here? There you go. You have another king here. The King of Pentacles does represent Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but Virgo in this sense. And this king also enjoys everything. He wants to try everything. That can also represent this, wanting to try everything and not wanting to settle down. But the Death card is here, and that's transforming. So in order to be with this person and you to be with them, you have to transform somebody, drop something or someone, and really put your time and effort into one. Because here you have the happiest card in the deck. This could be a Leo, but it's being illuminated after going into that suspension in with the Pisces, or it doesn't have to be Pisces, but the Hangman, and being blocked by this, but not thinking you need something, thinking you want something, but when it's clear, when you could see clearly with the gift from above, with the Ace of Swords and this, the Enlightened card. Be playful, be yourself. Okay? Know the truth when you move forward. This could represent a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but it represents somebody that when they finally come out enlightened, they move forward with confidence. So for some of you, this could be you or you looking at someone else that sees you're very stable, that you're loving, kind, considerate, that you've worked hard to get where you're at. Everything that you have, you've earned. Okay, so if someone chooses you, they're choosing somebody who's grounded and well balanced. But if you're in your toxic form, then you have to drop things and you have to clear your mind to make better decisions. Possible outcome for you in these messages, you guys. Virgo. Okay, so somebody's very sad because they lost something. The Five of Cups. Okay, but if you turn around, there's more here. You have more. You didn't lose it all, and these cups can be refilled. Focus on the positive, not the negative. The Death card, if somebody really did pass away, I'm very sorry. Maybe it happened quickly. But either way, this could be a Scorpio sending you love messages, possibly. Wanting to communicate over the internet, face to face. But either way, in order to get there, to have all of this fast movement, you're going through your transformation. One more possible outcome for this, for you guys. Okay, some of you are a little up at night, worried, a little defensive, not knowing what you're going to do because of this death. I hope it's not a real death. For some of you, it may be. For others, it's just going through transformation and putting behind you what no longer serves you. It's no longer good for you. The first step is always the hardest. You have a lot of options. Maybe not every option is you can use, but be loving and nurturing. This represents Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Be loving and nurturing. How do you feel around the person? Because that's important. Even if you feel really great and you know that they're toxic or they're not being pure to you, and they're not being honest, you have to always do everything with love and light. Nurture the situation. Walk away from it for a while if you need to. But overall, it's pretty good. You have to get out of your emotions and not worry so much. Take some time out before you make that decision. And remember, what you put in, you will get back. It's a pretty good reading for you guys in general. Watch out for the liars, cheaters, stealers. Don't compromise yourself for anybody, whether it's love, family, friends, situations. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shuffle now for Virgos in love. So Virgo, let's just go ahead and use this one again. If you're involved with another Virgo, which is, there's the Hermit, it's Virgo. I think of it as Sag as well, but if you're involved with another Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, how might that be going for you guys? in love, general collective, July, August 2020. Okay. The 10 of staves or wands, the death card is there still. Wanting to put down some burdens from the past. So the Six of Cups is a soulmate. I'm thinking about it, thinking about one time that you had something very stable and solid. This does represent you again, Virgo. This could represent a younger energy and mature. So if you're dealing with somebody immature, you have to get more information and communicate kindly because it could be harsh sometimes. This could represent all the air, so it would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, possibly. So one more for over this. We have two. Got the Queen of Cups again. Being very nurturing in spite of the immature behavior. Because what you're looking for, this is you. This is the 10. This is having everything. Something you could pass down from generation to generation with love. This is sharing your everything that you've built up with someone that you love. But not if it's going to be immature. Heartbreak. Sometimes the words are a little harsh. So just do it with compassion and love and make sure when people speak with you, they're the same way. So that's if you're dealing with other earth signs. If you're dealing with fire, so it would be Leo, Sag, or an Aries. Again, you have the Six of Cups, somebody from your past or thinking about your past. Maybe that was that King of Wands that came out before. Okay, so the Empress is on the bottom. This is a beautiful person, male or female, but they look at you, whether you're like a goddess or a god, somebody who is very beautiful and nurturing, again, just like the Queen of Cups, feeling like yourself. And in the back here, you have the Five of Swords, which does represent the air again, but it represents challenges, maybe being a little sneaky and not being purely truth. You have to communicate. There's something missing here. It's like it feels right, but there's still something off. It's the lack of communication, the lack of commitment, and the lack of agreement to what you both want. One more for fire and earth, Virgo. Justice. Wanting to put back what you get, wanting to get what you put in. You have the death card here again. Some of you are dealing with Scorpio, Justice, Libra, water. Even though this is really for fire. This is really for fire. It's just how you're feeling. The Empress. Be true to yourself. You have to transform. Somebody has to transform around you so you can move forward. Okay, now we're going to use this again if you're dealing with air, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And it's the Two of Staves. So again, there's two. You have the world at your hands. It's your decision. Decide who you're going to step through with. Temperance, Sagittarius, but it's not. In this case, it's all air. You have the King of Cups. This is all air, even though they're not air signs. It's just saying that when you're dealing with an air sign right now in love, that you have to make a choice. There's possibly two that you have to choose from. Somebody has a lot of love and emotion, but they're not showing it. And they're coming up with a perfect solution to make this work. How does it work? Communication, of course. Temperance. Beautiful angel. One is great, but when you take 2 cups and blend them together, you come up with the perfect solution. Finding your soulmate, doing it with love and compassion, because you have 2. For the Queen of Cups, that's a soulmate. So if you're dealing with any of the air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, it does feel like a soulmate for sure. So now I did fire and air, and I did earth and earth. So that's all the other earth signs, and now this last one is going to be for water. If you're dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, how might that be going for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Here we go. Okay, some of you this is the Wounded Warrior, 9 of Wands, exhausted. You keep getting the 6 of Cups, so whatever sign that you're dealing with, this is a soulmate for sure, somebody possibly from your past, but it's also somebody who makes you feel whole. Maybe it's not like it used to be, things have changed, because people do change, so even though that you feel like it's your soulmate, might not work. Moving forward after standing your ground on something, somebody's coming back to see you from your past in water. With water, it's going to be very passionate. And look, there you are, Virgo. Taking some time out, getting more information before you step forward, but when you do, it's going to be very exciting. This is a gift from above of a new, exciting, passionate endeavor. This could also be very sexual. Somebody's thinking of you, you're thinking of them. Maybe you're just exhausted because you've been spending a lot of time together in a good way. Anyway, that's a good way to end this reading. So you had your general reading, you had your little mini love reading for each element. Make sure I did them all. I did the water, I did all of the earth, and I did the fire and air. So that's it for today, you guys. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, and share, and visit me on Facebook. If you'd like a private reading, I'm charging $37 for all my readings right now, and it's much different and personal when you do it on your own. So take care wherever you are in the world, day, night, morning, evening. Bye-bye now.